You might be wondering, where do I start as a parent? Personal development. It's the first step toward positive parenting. I'll give you some clear steps to take. Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins, a clinical psychologist with almost 3 decades now of clinical experience in working with children and parents. There's a little twist that you might not expect when it comes to positive parenting. Let's jump right in. In the parent training programs that I sponsor and in the coaching that I do with parents, there are 4 rules that we emphasize when it comes to positive parenting. Rule number 1, take care of yourself. Rule number 2, take care of the team, meaning the parenting team. If you're married, that means you and your spouse. Rule number 3, love your children. And number 4, discipline your children. We're not going to get into all 4 of those rules on today's video. I want to pay particular attention to rule number 1. The reason for rule number 1 goes back to an experience that most of us have had at some point in our life when we've gotten onto a commercial airplane to fly somewhere. You know, when you're getting ready to take off and they're taking you through the safety routine. Nowadays, they're all recorded. You're supposed to follow along on your laminated card so that you'll know all of the safety features of your aircraft and what to do in case of an emergency. At some point, they always say, if you're traveling with young children or someone who needs assistance, put your own mask on first. You know, when those attractive oxygen masks fall from the ceiling. Why do they say that? If you're like me, your natural tendency is to take care of that child. Take care of the person that you're responsible for. You want to do that. But if you're out cold in the aisle, you're just in the way. Probably part of the problem now. And you're no assistance to anyone. So put your own mask on first, and then you're in a position where you can help and serve others. It's the same thing in parenting. The very best gift that you can give to your children is a fully functioning, sane, healthy, stable parent. That's the best gift you can give. That's why rule number 1 is take care of yourself. As we lay the rationale out for why personal development is so important for positive parenting, I've had so many experiences throughout my clinical career where I've seen children who unfortunately were put in a position where they had to take care of their parents. I'm not talking adults taking care of their aging parents. I'm talking about little kids who have to clean up after mom or have to tiptoe around dad because of their own addictions or the problems that they're facing in their personal lives. Kids are not supposed to take care of their parents. When the roles are reversed, when kids are taking care of their parents, it creates both developmental and relational problems for those children. They're compromised in their development. We have to be taking care of ourselves so that we can take care of our kids. I'm a professional psychologist. I always start with personal development because basically personal development is learning to operate the equipment of your own mind. And that affects every aspect of your life, not just your parenting. This will affect your work, your other relationships, your happiness is affected by this. See, your brain is in charge of everything. And it's not just what you think and feel and do. It's also in charge of survival, respiration, digestion, circulation. Your brain is running the show. We want to learn mastery over our own mind. We want to get our mind working for us, not against us. And either you drive your thoughts or your thoughts drive you. And that affects everything that you do. That's why personal development is such an important component of positive parenting. I promised you a little twist at the end. And before I get to that, if you are really resonating with this approach, take a moment to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that we can let you know whenever your next personal development video is ready. As I was thinking about sharing this with you today, it occurred to me that this is kind of a chicken and egg kind of a thing. One of my young clients, he was probably 12, 13 years old, He came in to my office and he said, "Hey, Dr. Paul, I went on Amazon and I ordered a chicken. And at the same time, I ordered an egg. I'll let you know which one comes first." And I had to just laugh. What a clever kid. Was it the chicken or the egg that came first? It's kind of the same thing with personal development and positive parenting. Because of everything that I can think of as a psychologist to support positive parenting, I can give you tips and tricks and strategies, and I do trainings and seminars all the time on parenting. Of all of those things, the very best thing I can think of to support your positive parenting is personal development. But here's the twist. And I don't even take credit for this. I heard Dr. Lily De Hoyos Anderson speaking as a guest on a podcast that I was listening to, and she said this. It caught my attention like nothing else. She said the ultimate product of positive parenting is the parent. Wow. That just took me by storm because I realized that she is exactly right about that. There is nothing I can think of as a professional psychologist. And remember, I've written books, I've done trainings and seminars on personal development. There's nothing that I can think of that is more powerful in supporting your personal development than positive parenting. It gives you opportunities to learn yourself in a way that you never even anticipated could happen. You'll find things out about yourself that you never knew you didn't know. And you'll have multiple opportunities to practice the very skills that will upgrade you. You get to be a better, higher version of yourself because you've taken on positive parenting. Chicken, egg, positive parenting, personal development. Which one comes first? They support each other. If you want to improve either, start working on the other. Now you know the importance of it. Let's get you connected to some powerful personal development. Will you cue up that next video? It's called Who Takes Care of the Parents? We're going to dive into how you do rule number 1. Take care of yourself. Come over, click on that video next. We'll see you there.